Talking about the porn?
Phil.
Mm-hmm. What's up with the boy?
Had a couple cocktails the night before Thanksgiving.
Oh, God.
So it's me and the old man just sitting down there watching planes, trains, and automobiles together.
Classic.
Then the end comes. Do you remember the end of that movie?
I saw that so long ago.
It's kind of sad. I hadn't been watching the whole thing with him, so I didn't care. Mm-hmm. And then when at the very end there's a reveal that John Candy's wife has been dead the whole time. That's the reveal.
Yeah.
Like he's like obsessed with her. He puts her picture next to their bed every day.
Yeah.
And then at the end they're like, he's like, wait, don't you have a home? Where's your home? You got to go home for Thanksgiving. And he's like, my wife's been dead for 7 years. And then I look over on the couch or on the recliner, sit there, because I know Phil's a crier.
Yeah.
And here's how I knew he was fucked. Because Steve Martin comes back for John Candy to see how he's like, I know he's at this train station. I got to invite him to my house for Thanksgiving after all we've just been through. And he rushes back to the train station. John Candy's still sitting there. And right when Steve Martin opened the door, I just hear Phil from the recliner go, he knew. He says it to himself. I just heard my dad go, he knew. And I was like, oh, boy, we're about to have some tears. So I look over while this is happening. I'm like, are you fucking crying? He goes, no. He tried to deny it. It was dark. So I came out. I turned the flashlight on my phone and got his face. And he goes, shit. He knew he was busted, dude. He cried during a comedy movie.
Oh, fuck, man.
And then, for the next
Hit him with a flashlight to verify.
And just be like, are you crying right now? And he was like,
fuck.
Jeez.
Oh,
shit. And then all next day, he tried to like talk shit on me. Now, you missed it. You might have remembered it from last week. I had a nice goatee and mustache going.
Yeah.
Phil was on my ass about that.
What was his
nonstop,
problem?
He was making fun of my fucking
what
mustache.
What was his problem?
I don't know. He didn't like it.
Bullshit.
He didn't like it.
Can he grow any kind of facial hair?
He can't really. He does better than me. But he started talking shit.
What were some of the things he would say?
I don't know. He was like, you got to shave your hair, both of them. Things like that.
Yeah.
It's just bad.
Classic,
but, yeah. And anytime he made fun of me after that, I would just be like, ooh. I just kept making fun of him for crying. Now, he had a nickname growing up that his one aunt used to give him called Flippy Dippy Doll Baby.
What?
That was his nickname. The Flippy Dippy Doll Flippy Dippy.
Where the fuck did he get that from?
I don't know. He hung out with his aunt. He had like a blind aunt that he used to play board games with.
I swear, did your dad grow up on the prairie?
Phill Gillis.
Is this kickoff?
Come here, Phil.
Yeah.
Come here, old boy. You scared? Look at him. He's nervous. Little Phill Gillis is scared of
the cast is hot.
Scared of the mic. Come here, boy. Come here, boy.
What time is kickoff? Is it kickoff right now?
About 8:10, I think.
Okay, so we got.
Hello, masses. How we doing? It's game time.
What do you think's going to happen?
I think the Irish win 42-16.
Oh, nice.
All right. Yeah, you got a joke you want to tell? You got any jokes lined up?
You should tell the
Think of a joke.
Tell the Slap It Pappy story.
You guys, you just sit around and look at each other with these things in your hand. I mean, it's sort of weird.
You call it gay? My dad's going to come down and call it gay. Damn, dude, my dad came down in a Notre Dame shirt, said it's kickoff time. He's like, you guys sit around. It's kind of weird.
It's like a poker game with no chips on the table. It makes me wonder a little bit about what's going on.
You're down here playing fucking Friendly Foot?
Did you
see what your wife did to the ceiling?
Oh, I did see. I was sitting at the desk, and I looked over, and everything was laying on the floor. The whole ceiling collapsed.
From what?
Not so sure.
No. We already exposed what it was.
No, she blamed it on the washer, so I'm going to go with that.
I thought you told me she dumped and it cleared out.
Said that. Never will.
Phil, will you honestly pause the game, please? No. I'll be up in 10 minutes, please. No. Please, dude. God damn it. What a fucking dickhead. But
I told you we got 8:10 kickoff. We got time.
So I had some foster kids.
Sure.
I'm allowed to say that.
Yeah.
Anyway, kids are back. Things are great. But she took my sister had their kid down at the park, or my dad had his granddaughter at the park.
Yeah.
And she is not white. So he's just down at the park with this young black kid, and there's like parents coming from like
it's like Little League baseball parents bringing their kids to practice, and they got like younger siblings
it's just
and stuff.
my dad and her.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And she's in a purple like ballerina costume,
Yeah.
like Nunu. What is it?
Tutu.
Tutu.
Yeah.
And and he's pushing her on the swing, and I guess they were on like that, just like the regular swing, which is just that like piece of rubber.
Yeah.
And then she wanted to go in the other swing that had like the footholes, and it's like a seat. And he starts pushing her, and then I guess he said it was like making noise. Like anytime he would like touch it, it would like make
He
like a
was
slap.
slapping the fucking, when he was slapping it, he was pushing it. Yeah.
Yeah. And then she just starts going, "Yeah, slap it, Pappy. Slap it, Pappy.
Yeah, Pappy, slap it harder, Pappy.
yeah.
Like screaming it while he's smacking her ass. Yeah, Pappy.
There's an old guy and a little black girl at the park.
Oh my God. How was
He
the
said it was-
passers by?
What's that?
How was the
I don't
pass-
know. I wasn't there. I
They
would
were-
assume they were taken aback.
Yeah.
Dude, I was down south.
Yeah, the whole point of amusement park is just like you might die. You're not gonna. We promise.
That's what I'm saying. It's like a
And then
dangerous.
you fucking
It's like a dangerous, safe thing. Like when someone does die on a roller coaster, it's like, what the fuck?
yeah.
We're supposed to like kind of think we're dying. It's a weird
Yeah.
thing to seek out.
Anyway, my dad got molested, dude.
Did he really?
No, he didn't. But I think I've talked about this.
Who?
On the way to, I was making fun of the Catholics. I was just,
Notre Dame.
I was just not Notre Dame, dude.
Okay. I was gonna say. I was like, what the fuck?
No, I was just because my dad still like he loves the church.
Oh God. Okay.
And I was like, he was like, we're going. Oh, that's why. He was like, we're going to church tomorrow. I was like, there's no fucking chance I'm going to church tomorrow. He was like, yeah, you are. Yeah, you better bet your ass, like something like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I'm not going to go like support those rapists. Like they fuck kids, Dad.
Yeah.
And he's like, they don't fuck kids. He got all funny. He's like, they're not fucking the kids. I'm like, Dad, they fuck the kids. He's like, they don't do it.
That's the appropriate response.
Yeah,
As a good
but then-
Catholic, like, no, they don't.
Then I was like, they probably got you. Did they get you? And he was like, they never got me. And my mom was like, Phill. And I was like, oh my God, you actually got molested? He was like, what the hell are you talking about? I never got molested.
So what happened?
He started laughing. And I was like, you better fucking tell me the story. He's like, no, Shane, no. We're not telling you. The real story was pretty sick setup. It was his buddy
Okay.
that was getting molested.
What?
His buddy was getting molested, but Phill was pimping him out.
Stop.
Phill was reaping the benefits. So this kid, there was a house where a dude would give you 50 cents
Uh-huh.
to if you showed him his dick and he squeezed it. 50 cents. Then there was a guy down the block that sold crimpets.
Yeah.
And he would just take the kid would go to the guy's house, show him his dick, get 50 cents, walk down the street, get crimpets, and then go to my dad's and split the crimpets with him.
Why
Be
is
like, this deal is great.
So this kid was getting his dick
This kid was
squeezed
getting his fucking dick squeezed and
by a
looked at
guy.
by a geese,
Yo, there's a lot of them, man.
by a bachelor geese, dude. It's a geese house. That's what happens in those boarding houses. He became a doughy fucking pedo.
Fuck, that can happen for sure.
And but still, I think it's like a good clean. I mean,
It's a clean transaction?
The guy squeezing's weird, but
Just
it was
one
funny.
squeeze?
The kid getting molested was just like, yeah, this is great. Like he came to my dad and was like, you want to make some money? My dad was like, I'm not doing that. That's weird.
Think of your dad when he was little. That's so
Yeah,
funny.
little Phil makes me laugh.
Oh
so
my
hard.
God.
Dude, he had a story about
I'm
like
not getting my bird squeezed, but I'll
his-
split the crimpet.
He'll eat the crimpet. He had a story. I forget how. Like, it's not that funny if you can't imagine young tiny Phil,
Oh
just a
my
little
God.
tough fucking little redhead. Like, fuck yeah.
First of all,
Just
he
fighting.
probably showed up and was like, all right, so what's this idea you got? And he was like,
Yeah.
I got to get my bird squeezed. I want to crimpet. Dude, back then, people didn't just get sugar on demand.
Yeah, you don't get
That
sweet
was a big
treats.
fucking deal.
Yeah.
My dad was telling me he used to go to a store and drink all the like get a jar of olives and eat all the olives and drink the olive juice when he was like 8. I'm like, dude, you're disgusting. He said he would do it and then smash the glass outside the store and then go back in and be like, I'll sweep that up for a nickel. And the guy would be like, yeah, here you go. And he would just sweep it up and then go and buy olives or whatever the fuck.
That's sick that kids had, like, you had to have, like, plans. You had to scheme around to try to
Yeah.
get a sweet treat or an olive.
Or he was like, I would drink all the, he would get a jar of pickles, eat the pickles, drink the juice, and smash the jar when he was little. And be like, hey, mister, I'll sweep that up for you. Fucking weirdo. They used to like literally raid their like neighbors' gardens and like eat plums and stuff like fucking rabbits. They would just be like, oh, she had the best plums. We would steal them and run away. And it's like, what are you, fucking children of the corn, dude?
Yeah.
See a plum tree and be like, oh, start scheming on
that's
it.
a good plum.
Yeah, dude, it's like mice and men.
Yeah, what was it? Like, I mean, that was the 60s.
Exactly. Saw a plum tree. Dude, they
Saw a
would
good plum.
scheme on tomatoes.
You could scheme. You could get a come up on some tomatoes. Jesus Christ, man.
My bad.
This is why we can't have. He spilled water on the electric.
No, I didn't. It's not on the electric.
It is on the electric.
No, it's not. Excuse me.
This is why we can't have you in here.
Why? I spilled. It was
I watched you just pour that
recklessly.
horribly. You poured it out of the cup.
I was pouring. I never
You
poured
missed the cup
I've never
pouring.
poured on air before, dude. It was tough. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I did that on purpose, dude. I just wanted to flex.
True.
We're back.
All right, we're back. The only way we could pause the game is if we brought Phill Gillis down here for an interview right now. This is the 3-on-1 exclusive.
I don't know what you want me to say. Let's go. Give me the interview.
All right, Matt.
Start it off.
You got to ask him a question. I can't.
You fired off. It's your dad. Fire it off.
You ask
him. Yeah.
Holding the mic.
What are you drinking right there?
This is a Bloody Mary.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, tailgate ran a little late. Kickoff started. I didn't get it quite finished. But
The Irish are looking good so far, though.
So far, yeah. They got down to about the 8-yard line when I was forced to pause the video. So here I am. We're going to wrap this up real soon. Get back up.
Oh, here you go. Here's a good question. How do you think your president is doing? What type of job do you think the president of the United States is doing right now?
I think he's doing an excellent job. And I would be surprised if anyone differed with that viewpoint. He is doing things that other presidents that didn't have the nuts to do, he is doing. Okay? It's not always popular with most of the people in the United States. But
Why do you talk like him? Why do you talk exactly like him? It's not. He is doing.
Have you ever caught Shane like humping his pillows or anything like that? What?
hey, Matt,
What?
we said none of that stuff.
None of that stuff, Matt. You fucking.
Yeah,
Matt's
that's off
being gay.
limits.
That's,
That's off limits.
that's gay talk.
I was specifically told those questions were not going to be asked.
That's right.
Sorry, I'm a member of the press, dude. There's no
Yeah,
off limits
yeah.
for me.
Although there was one time when I came down
rude.
here and I picked something up outside the bed, and it was a little heavy tissue action, and Shane didn't have the sniffles, so
You're dropping big loads and tissues. It was heavy. It was heavy. It was heavy.
What are you saying there, Phil?
well, I'm not quite certain.
All right, you want to talk about your fucking here? Hold into the mic.
You picked up some
You want to
concrete
talk? You want to talk
tissues?
about your cum jeans at the laser tag?
I have no idea what that means.
You don't know what that means? You remember that?
No, I don't.
When we took the kids to play laser tag?
No, that wasn't. I have to explain. I had prostate surgery, and
So
part-
what's
part
in
of
the
that
prostate?
is called incontinence. All right, so
So you
there
just
is there
cum
is a
all
little-
willy-nilly.
No, there is none of that stuff. Just once in a while, you can't control, when the starting and the stopping when you have to urinate. That's all.
So all right, back to President Trump.
It just happened to be a very sensitive strobe or whatever it is.
True.
Black light.
Black light.
Picked up pee
Believe
stains.
me.
All right, they are too high, and they picked up Phil's.
Picked up pee stains.
They were. They
Yeah,
were.
there's no
truthfully.
problem.
They were. I don't get
I'd
excited
be
going to
more of
play
a
laser
dotted.
tag.
They would get me in a lot of dotted pee stains.
Yeah. You
Not
try
being
not to
shaky.
breathe so heavy into the mic.
Continue. Let's go. I think you all should get a rebate for this podcast.
Or rebate?
Yeah, rebate.
Oh, the customer.
The customers.
This is free.
It is free. Good.
This is free.
Good.
All right.
Let's send it to China.
All right. How much do you love Trump right now?
He's good. I just don't like the way he acts on social media and his texting and whatever else he does.
What about before he became president? Wouldn't you have called him he was like a punk douche?
Yes, he was.
And now what?
I didn't care about him then. I care
Now
about
you
him
care
now.
about. Now you care about him.
Yeah.
Would you lay your life down for Trump if there was a shooter between you and Trump? Would you jump in front of the bullet for the president?
Yes, I would.
You would die for President Trump,
I would.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'd die for any president, even Obama,
even though. But what is that?
even
supposed to mean?
Carter, even Clinton.
You would die for.
And I didn't like those guys, but I would do it for the country.
Even Clinton after what he's done to those kids at Epstein Island.
I don't know exactly what was revealed there. Okay.
He was
Other
there
people-
37 times, I think.
37?
Yeah.
Okay. Why did it take him that many times?
Because it was awesome.
It was the best island ever. I don't know. Probably because it was like you at laser tag.
Very funny. This is Disney World for the elites.
Yeah, it's Disney World, dude.
Really?
Keep going. You're doing great, man.
No, I know I'm
This is
doing
your
great.
broadcasting debut, isn't it?
Sure.
How old are you?
63.
63. You're making your debut on the mic.
That's it.
You always wanted to do this, didn't you?
I did.
Wow.
I should have been a stand-up comedian, but I had a family at a young age, and I couldn't, like, screw around and just waste people's time living in a hallway in New York City with cats and rats.
Okay. Your wife just dumped open a ceiling.
I don't want to hear that. This interview's going to be done.
No.
Walk
we're not
off.
done yet. We're not done yet.
You're ugly?
I'm ugly?
That's what Trump would say.
Trump would have called me ugly
Yes.
there. You're going to break that fucking chair.
No, I'm not.
Oh, man.
Go ahead.
Nothing. I'm just happy. So you don't like President Barack Obama.
I never have.
And you
But
do
I
like
still
Donald
rooted
Trump.
for him. I wanted him to be a very good president, of which he
I
let
thought
me
he did
down.
all right. I thought he did
He
okay.
didn't do anything. He lowered his handicap in golf. He vacationed all the time.
All right, so you're going to use that argument? Isn't that what Trump?
It's not an
Trump
argument.
golfs all the fucking time.
Yeah, but guess what? He owns a golf course. All right?
That's a good argument.
Thanks. The hell? He should ski if he owns a ski mountain. I don't care.
Yeah.
Trump works harder than any president we've had as far as I can ever been around. He constantly works. You look at him on Sundays. He's in a suit coming off a plane. He's working. Constantly he's working. He works hard. He doesn't drink. He doesn't smoke. He
Do
doesn't
you drink?
swear. Once in a while. I'm not president.
He doesn't swear?
I don't believe he does.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I don't want you to have a heart attack, man.
Don't worry.
Just keep it easy. It's easy. It's nice and calm.
It is.
I love that you die for the presidents.
That's
I was
awesome.
just saying how we don't have any civic mindedness anymore.
Yeah, we've lost that. The younger generation.
You didn't do shit. What did you do?
What do you mean? What
You
did
weren't
I
in the.
do?
You were a draft dodger.
What dodging?
You went to Canada. You went to Canada during
Canada?
Vietnam.
Christ,
Yeah.
I went to Clarion. I didn't go to Canada. I thought I was in Canada when I got there
Why?
because it was 4 hours away and it was not far from Lake Erie. I didn't know it was that close. It snowed constantly. It was freezing. It was terrible.
True that, yeah. It's a shame though. We've lost the civic mindedness.
Yeah, not a lot
man.
of tough guys anymore.
I know
you
we got to get it back. I'm trying to
do.
bring it back single handedly.
Matt's pretty tough. He's tough as nails.
Trying to
Well, it
take
looks like it.
Trying to take a bullet.
You
for the
like him?
president.
I do.
You like McCusker?
Yeah.
Chris asked, "What type of Civil War soldier do you think he'd be?"
I think I would be like a sharpshooter.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. Get the green jacket up there. You think you would be a sharpshooter?
Yeah. The
Have you
rocks
ever
would
fired
go
a
up.
gun once?
Yes. I shot 13 deer.
Damn.
That's not true.
Buck.
not true.
Have you
Oh,
shot? Have you
I
shot a gun?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
you never shot a.
They would run at me. It was self-defense twice. I put my hands up, threw the rifle down, they still came. No, I did. I shot 13. I used to go deer hunting.
Nice.
Yep.
Got some 5-pointers.
Well, I don't know where the racks are. I think Joan has them hidden
No,
somewhere.
the racks are gone. It's just high school girls basketball racks.
Oh, my God.
That was after he killed a deer.
Did we talk about that?
All these state championships.
Yeah.
Let's not.
How many state championships you got?
4.
We shouldn't bring him up. We shouldn't bring up the state championships.
Why?
Just because
Yeah,
he'll
why not?
get fired for being on this podcast.
Oh, right, yeah.
yeah. He's
It
like,
was
yeah,
in
why
Rhode
not?
Island.
Yeah, this is live from Rhode Island.
All right, I got to run.
Don't
I'm gonna go
unpause
up
that
and
game.
watch. I have to.
No, you got to wait 5 more. We got to give the people a little. Where are we at time wise?
59 minutes.
All right, give us 2 more minutes, Phil.
It's free for crying out loud. No one's
Exactly.
listening anyhow.
No, a lot
They're
of
off
people
by
are, and they
now.
all fucking complain. Phil, do you have any words for the haters out there? They're saying mean
Yeah,
things
what would you
about
say
me.
to someone saying something mean to a free
Some guy called
podcast
Chris
online?
a dwarf today.
Really?
Yeah, he DM'd me and called Chris a dwarf. A dwarf. A dwarf.
Where? When you were at Gettysburg?
Yeah, I took a picture of him at Gettysburg, and somebody just commented on it. You would have been a tall soldier at Gettysburg.
Well, I don't
Phil, you would have
say
been a
that.
fucking giant. You would have got
I
shot
know,
right
I would've
away.
Got shot. I would have had that Red Cross on, going out and just
You'd have been helping people.
medic. That's what I would have done.
So, no, I said, would you please address our haters?
Well, I don't know who's hating, but I can certainly understand it. Okay, there are some areas of this podcast that I don't like. I'm trying to give it a little jolt because it's the listening ship has been
lacking considerably. If it's not for some of the people that Shane knows, I don't want to name names because I don't want to embarrass you. Anyhow, we need to step it up.
The podcast needs to do better.
Yeah, it does. It needs to be
I
better.
asked you to address the haters. All you did was talk shit on us.
No, I can understand the haters. I'm sort of one of them. No.
Well, Phil, I'll tell you what, man. It's been a real honor having you on here. You were on our first episode.
I know.
You were the very first
What do you
person.
mean I was on the first episode?
You called in and gave us a good racist Trump joke.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. You said, and we bleeped it out because we didn't want to get you in trouble, but you're here now, so who gives a fuck?
Okay.
You said, remember that joke you had about Trump and Obama? You came up with this, and it was bad.
Don't
I
recall.
think it was good.
No, it was, because Trump hadn't even been, he hadn't won the election. He won the election. He hadn't taken, so Obama's in the office playing golf. He's putting on the carpet. Trump comes in, and they're small talk. And Obama's like, yeah, I like golf. And Trump's like, oh, man, I own a couple courses. He's like, I understand that. Do you mind if I play on some of those? And Trump looks at him and says, I mean, you can play the front nine, but you got to caddy the back half.
Oh, my God.
That was your joke.
That was my joke?
Yeah, it was a joke about him being half black.
I understand.
It was a
Believe
bad
me,
joke.
If I made a joke up, I understand.
It was a bad joke.
Yeah,
It was so bad we bleeped it out the first time.
Well, guess what? Now that you've reacquainted me with that joke, I'm going to tell it again. I like it.
No, don't tell it again. No.
It's a good joke.
Okay.
Yeah, you can feel that, right? You can feel when it sucks and there's nothing,
It's
when
leaving.
there's dead. All right.
Okay.
Why don't you head upstairs? We're going to rewind it to the kickoff. I'm going to watch that opening drive again. Come on, man.
All right, let's go.
Please?
Wrap this up. We're going to
All right, we'll end it here. Thanks for coming down, Phil.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate it.
Thank you.